It's a new season. I smile cause I really got a reason. I don't really care what they say about me, but I'm feeling good. Better not come my way. If you bring your drama back.
Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Welcome back. It's season 2 time. Yay! Oh my gosh. We're on season 2 of this Too Much to Type podcast. I'm your host, of course. It's your girl Francis with an E. It's Francis spelled with an E. Names. I got my puppy boy in here with me as I'm recording. So you might hear him snore or huff or sneeze. I don't know. So apologies in advance for the background noise. But oh my gosh, Happy New Year, y'all. Can I still say Happy New Year? Is it too late? You know how we do the whole month of January. We gonna say Happy New Year, okay? Everybody we see, everybody we encounter, everybody we talk to. But in February, it's over. Okay, y'all? February, it is over. How did everybody spend their new year? I spent my new year at home with my family. First of all, let me tell you about my daughter, Taylor. So we are all excited. I got us the little Happy New Year headbands. We had the poppers. Like we were ready. We got some champagne, of course, and we got some cider for Tay and Zay. Jaden was gone. Where was Jaden? Oh, Jaden was already gone to his first duty assignment. So here we are. Like, okay, cool. New Year, Happy New Year. Pop the poppers, pop the champagne, give the kisses. We're excited. We got it on the TV. And we like, all right, cool, it's over. I think Xavier actually went off with some of his friends after. Yeah, he did. After we say Happy New Year and everything, Xavier's like, okay, I'm gonna go over here with my friends for a little bit, celebrate with them. Child, Taylor Francis Johnson was ready to turn up. Do you hear me? I don't think y'all understand. When this child realized there would be no turning up, the turn up was at midnight, and now it's 12:15. It's time for us to go to bed. Tay said, no, Tay said we're in the celebration mood. We're supposed to be celebrating. We're supposed to be dancing. I said, oh, girl, I wasn't prepared for that. Bless her daddy, because he stayed up to watch a movie with her. That was the partying. They stayed up to watch a movie. I think I stayed up with them actually. Yeah, I was dozing off on the couch. The three of us stayed up on the couch so that Tay could party and watch a movie. And we went to sleep at like 2 something in the morning. Xavier got home and I was like, all right, cool. I told him be home by 2:30 a.m. He was home by 2:30. Don't judge me. I know my child. I know where he was at. He wasn't nowhere far. He was right here in the neighborhood. He came home. We locked it down. We went to bed. Okay. That's what we did for our new year. I hope everyone enjoyed their new year. Did you pick a theme for your new year? Like we'll get into that. Like Taylor and I, we did vision boards. This is my first time ever doing a vision board. It was so sweet. But first of all, before I jump into all of that stuff, let's start with this or that. Yes, we're still doing this or that. Boom. I'm just opening. I didn't even pick. I'm just opening to a random number. Okay. And it is number 851. It says take a free trip to your favorite theme park, but you have to buy all your food, or get free food at your favorite theme park, but you have to pay for the trip. Well, I'll take the I'll take the free food. I'll pay to go and I'll pay to get in. I'm not getting on no rides because I don't do roller coasters at all. Not even on a good day, not even sometimes, not even when I'm in the mood. I take that back. One year Actually, me and my sister Dina, we took our kids to, where did we go? We were in Germany. We went to Legoland, and B was deployed at the time. Xavier was too young to get on the ride with Jaden as the quote unquote adult. That's how long ago that this was. And I don't do roller coasters. The last roller coaster I got on, I'm not lying, y'all. I'm serious. The last time I got on a roller coaster was when I was really little, and my daddy took me and my sister Tabby to Busch Gardens. For those of y'all that don't know, Busch Gardens, this was in Virginia. I was very little. I was what we was stationed at Fort Eustis. Child, please. This is back in the 80s, 90s, I guess. Child, I don't know. I was little, okay? That's what I'm gonna say. I was really little. It had to be the 90s. Anyways, um, child, please. The last time I got on a roller coaster was when we went to Busch Gardens. He took us, and it was nighttime. We went late in the evening. I never forget it. I thought I was gonna fall out. Like I was in the little, I don't even know what ride it was, but I remember it was the one you sit in and the thing comes down over your head and your feet are dangling. You're attached to the damn shit. Sorry. You're attached to the thingy from above. And so you're hanging and your feet are dangling. Boy, I was terrified. I just knew I was gonna fall out. It was nighttime. I remember we went over some water. Tabitha was just, oh, she was in heaven. She was screaming and excited. No, baby. No, baby. Ever since then, I was like, I don't need that. Like, I don't need to get on roller coasters. I don't need to be afraid. I don't like to be scared. Like that feeling in your body when you're afraid, that feeling in your stomach, that adrenaline. I don't like that feeling. So I never got on another roller coaster. Sure didn't. And then, like I said, me and my sister Dina, we took our kids to Legoland. Both my husband and her husband were deployed at the same time. Child, please, we had the best summer. We were doing all, we went to vineyards and everything else. But anyway, Xavier wasn't old enough to get on this roller coaster at Legoland with Jaden. I was like, man, and I just knew I was fine. Like, she had her two kids. I had my two. Like, they can go off. She and I were like, we about to sit here and just let these kids run amok in Legoland. We about to kill a whole day. Matter of fact, we did kill the whole day. We went to Legoland first, then we went over to Switzerland that day. But man, they told me my child couldn't get on that ride without an adult. He couldn't even get on with his brother. I was just like, ugh. And if y'all don't know anything about me by now, I am the type of mom and have always been, I will conquer my fear for my children. I don't let my fear keep my kids from doing something. I learned how to swim when I was 25 because Jaden loved to be in the water and I was terrified of the water because my mom was terrified of the water. So I never swam. But my son wanted to swim, so I learned how to swim so that he could get in the water. I mean, and even with Xavier, y'all saw my bearded dragon, BB Blackbeard, who we had for the longest, and we loved him. Rest in peace, bro. He's buried at Fort Huachuca. But anyway, I'm gonna conquer my fears for my children. So here I am, like, damn it, now I gotta get on this roller coaster because Xavier wasn't having it. Xavier was looking at me like, girl, lace your shoes up, whatever you need to do, put your bag on, strap it to you, like, let's go, let's get in line, I want to sit with them. I was like, and here's Dina, I'll get on too. I'm looking at her like, girl, just take him. Like, I don't even want to get on. Like, you can, surely you can take these kids, you don't need me. But I did, got over my fear. We got on, and bless it, my poor Xavier, he was so small. This damn roller coaster got him, he banging his banging his head up against the seats and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh. But so yeah, this or that, I'd rather get free food at my favorite theme park and I will pay to get there because y'all know I am a foodie. If there is nothing else you know about me, I'm a foodie all day long. Um, Nothing brings me joy than enjoying some good food, some wonderful food. There's only one other person in this world who I know shares my love of just food and the experience of food, and that is my wonderful and beautiful sister, Melinda. She and we're a problem when we're together every time. It don't matter. We are a problem when it comes to the food. We want to enjoy it. We want to share it. We gonna swap plates. We swapping forks. We swapping spoon. We want to taste it out. So yeah, I'd rather pay for my way to get all the free food. That's fine. I don't mind it. Speaking of free food, what's been new? Oh my gosh, I celebrated my birthday in January. And listen, I owe you guys an apology. I got so many messages and texts that I have to really catch up on because for the month of January, I don't be on social media. And I realized, I mean, I don't I this is going to sound strange, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to just say it how I say it. I'm not that big of a deal. I really am not. I am just out here existing. I live my life oblivious most days, all days. I'm just in my own little world, in my own little bubble, doing my own little thing. And I am not that important. I don't feel like I am this person that people are watching with microscope, or people are looking for, checking for. I mean, yes, I know. I mean, yes, I know y'all are looking for me and checking for me because I look for you all and I check for you all too. Like, I value my relationships and my friendships, but I did not realize how big this community, this Too Much to Type podcast community, has grown, and how much folks, y'all actually look forward to it. Oh, I got so many messages like, the podcast, where are you? What are you doing? I mean, for people who follow me on social media, but we don't necessarily talk to y'all, hit me up. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, you guys. I honestly, truly, yes, I see how many downloads I get and all of that, and I love it. It's great. But truly, I'm here doing this because I enjoy it. I'm not doing it because I'm trying to be famous. I ain't trying to be famous. This is just fun. This is lots of fun. And so when I saw all the feedback, not even realizing that me just jumping off of social media for a month, I did not even factor in that folks was actually looking for me and checking for me and wondering where I've been and what's up with the podcast and when is it coming back and are you okay? And I was just like, oh my gosh, they love me. They really, really love me. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. No, I'm still here, y'all. I'm still here. I'm still making it happen. I just, for January's is my birthday month. And so I don't get on social media. Now, back to the food. I wasn't on social media all January. My hubby took me to Phoenix. Phoenix is my favorite place. I'm an extroverted introvert. Is that it? Or am I an introverted extrovert? I don't know. Listen, I love to be alone. I love to do things on my own. I love to just be out the way. I love being out the way. And so Phoenix is that perfect mix of, you want the food and the entertainment of Vegas, but Vegas is way too overwhelming. Child, it took me to Vegas one year for my birthday, and me and B and my two sisters, my two best friends, DB and Kira, we went. And I was just like, y'all, just make sure I don't get trafficked. It's some strange things happening. So Phoenix has become my favorite place. Arizona is my favorite place, period. I tell everybody, like, I'm telling you, you out here trying to date your husband and your wife, they in Arizona. They out here. But we went to Phoenix for my birthday, just B and I. And it was so lovely. It was so nice. It was a great time. Um, he planned food for me. He planned just my favorite things. And We had a lovely time and we didn't take the kids. We went to a sushi restaurant. What was the name of it? Have mercy. Y'all, be patient with me. I'm an older lady, okay? I'm an older lady and it's perimenopause, as y'all already know. It ain't changed. It's the same shit. So my memory be out the way. My memory be out the door. My memory be gone. But anyway, we went to this sushi restaurant. He hates sushi. He does not like sushi at all. And as soon as we went, I said, "Where are we going?" He's like, "Oh, we're going to get sushi." And I was like, "Sushi?" Because I don't take him to get sushi unless I know there's ramen or something that's going to be there. Then I'm like, "Okay, let's go." But otherwise, I don't take him. I'll take my sons because they love it. This man planned for us to go get sushi when we got there to Phoenix. The sushi was amazing, and I bless his heart. I'm gonna give him his kudos because he did taste some. He took he. In the matter of fact, he ordered it. He was like, "I want to taste this. This sounds good." And I was like, "Okay." I don't know if it's gonna be cooked or not. If you look on these little things here, shows you what's spicy and what's raw. Blah 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 blah. He wanted to try it. I give him an A for an effort. He definitely tried it. I'm glad he didn't pop the whole piece in his mouth because I think he would have threw up. He took a bite and he was like, "That came straight out the ocean." I said, "Yeah, it's raw, baby. That's that blue crab. They probably took it out the shell and put it right here." I loved it. It was delicious. I have to remember the name of this place because it was so good. But shout out to that place and shout out to the young lady who she had some unruly guests. They decided to take our table. She didn't know what to do. It was like her second day. I was like, "Girl, don't you fret about that." She put us right at the bar and it was lovely. We got to watch the man making the sushi. We had front row seat to get our drinks. The drinks were amazing. The staff was amazing. The vibe was amazing. It was great. I truly enjoyed it. So we had sushi that night. The next morning, actually after sushi, we went for a little walk, went to this little Italian place. I'm just going to have to link all these places or add all these places in the description because I'm telling you, I cannot remember. But we walked up the street from our hotel, which that was an experience. We walked up the street. I got me some gelato, which is my favorite. It was lemon. It was so tasty. We went, I got my gelato, and then we went to the little corner store, got us some water, got us some whatever. The next morning, we got up and we went to Matt's Big Breakfast. Now, I remember that place. It was on the corner. It was so delicious. It was amazing. I had the French toast. My eggs were scrambled soft. My tea was amazing. The vibe was great. It was one of those places where you don't have one assigned server or waitress. Everyone helps everyone, which I thought was such a cool concept. I thought that was dope. I was like, "Oh, yes, this is cool. Like that's how it should be." We went to go see a movie, got us a little nap. We went to dinner that night. And it was funny. We walked into the restaurant. Again, don't ask me where we went. I had the prime rib. It was great. And the salad was amazing. But we walked in and there was a lady there waiting for someone. And we walked in and the hostess is like, "Oh, are y'all together?" And I'm like, "Oh no." B's like, "No, we have a reservation." And she goes, "Oh yeah, we're together if you're paying." I said, "Friend, it's my birthday. You're paying." And she was like, "Oh my gosh, yes." So her husband walks in and she says to him, "We're paying for their dinner. It's her birthday." And he was like, "If you pay for her parking tickets, then I'll pay for your dinner." I said, how about we just call it square? Here go B ass. Talk about, "I just paid for her parking. I just paid for her ticket." Shoot. I said, "Nah, telling my business. Come on here, man." And so we walked off, didn't think nothing about it. We enjoying our meals, we're enjoying our cocktails. We get our dessert that we share because we don't like dessert. I'm B's dessert. Sorry, Papa Rich. Sorry, Gigi. We shared a little dessert and B's like, "Okay, I'll take the check. And the waiter is like, "Oh, your check has already been paid for. I've already been tipped. There's nothing left here." And I was just like, "Now, who paid?" We were just joking and they paid for my birthday dinner. That couple that was at the door. When I tell you I had the best birthday weekend, so that I tie all that into the free food. Like I listen, you gonna get me with a good meal every time. Every time. You gonna get me with a good, if you need me somewhere, baby, you just tell me. We go eat some good food. I'm gonna get dessert and I'm gonna have a gin and tonic. Hendrix, please. You just tell me that, and we are golden. So yes, there's my free food. But what else is new? I had my birthday. That was January. I had my birthday. Mike Jaden is officially a sailor. He's in the Navy. He's at his first duty station. Visiting him in Chicago. Let me tell you, all of you folks that are from Chicago, whew, you got to love it there. You've got to love it because it's freezing. We froze. Bless it. Brought my mama came too. When I tell you we froze, it was freezing cold, and Taylor loved every bit of it. We were freezing. The morning that we were supposed to come back home, first of all, we overslept, thought we was going to miss that flight. I said, Jesus ain't going to do us like that. God is not going to do us like that. We are going to make our flight. We are going to get home, and it's going to be fine. But going to visit my Jaden in Chicago, watching him, watching my little child with everyone, and then graduated basic, like my heart was overjoyed. Child, please. It's so funny because it's different when your child leaves home. I never expected this. I knew it would be a transition time, but I'm like, man, I had to tell him, man, I know you a grown up now and you're doing your own things, but we got to figure out what it looks like for us now. I'm so used to seeing your face every day. I'm so used to hearing your voice every day. I know you out there with your friends. You're making a way for yourself, but just check on your mama. And I'm so glad I get to talk to my son. I talk to my son every day. That boy gonna FaceTime his mama. And I love that his friends are FaceTiming their parents too. I get to see their faces as well. I get to hear their voices as well, making sure that these kiddos are all right. So he's finding his community. I'm so proud of my Navy sailor. Hi, Jaden. Hi. And it's funny because I didn't realize that Navy had airmen. He's senior airman Jaden. Shout out to my little E3. Hi, bub. And let's see what else. Zay. Baby Chick is kicking ass right now. He took home the number 2 in his weight class for the state of Arizona in wrestling. Cue the sirens. So proud of him. Let me tell y'all, if you've never been to a wrestling duel, match, meet, whatever, that's a long ass day. It's a long ass day. It's a long day of waiting around, finding time. I kept telling Taylor, let's go outside, child. We was outside at the little school, laying in the turf, had our kids blasting. I was just like, Lord, this is a long day. Like little baby Chick had to be there at, what time did he have to be dropped off at the school? I think it was 4 a.m. And then we hit the road to get there. We had to go 2 hours away to Mesa. So we hit the road about 6:30 or so, picked up Lily. Hi, Lily. Hi, my sweet little Lily. Picked her up, and we all spent the day there in Mesa waiting to watch Baby Chick wrestle. And that's what we did. So he's kicking ass. And band, he did amazing. He closed out band season, and kept rolling right into wrestling. So it's been busy up in here. And then of course, y'all know my little bestie Tay. She turned 6, and she's already planning that she wants to do her birthday party in the summer this year, honey. She wants to do a half birthday, child, because Tay wants a pool party. Tay's like, well, for her birthday when she turned 6. Now, in case y'all forgot, all of my children are born in November. Their birthdays are 8 days apart. Taylor is on the 7th, Jaden's on the 15th, Xavier's on the 23rd. Keep your comments to yourself. They were not Valentine's babies. My children were military function babies. Do you hear me? Okay, thanks. So in November, it was too cold to have a pool party. She wanted a pool party. I'm like, girl, not for nothing. I'm not about to sit up here and have my gas heating this pool. I had daddy heat that pool one night after we worked out because we wanted to get in the jacuzzi. And man, it wasn't even hot enough. And then we were freezing outside. I was like, oh my gosh, it was literally just warm bath water. Mm-mm. It ain't worth it. I don't need it. And the gas bill, I'm like, no, it's fine. So Taylor is already planning that. She's decided she wants to have her birthday in the summer. She wants to have a party in the summertime. Because when we had her birthday party, when she turned 6, I did a painting party. Y'all know me. We gonna craft. Not for nothing. You send your kids to my house, we gonna make a craft. We gonna draw some shit. We gonna paint some shit. And shout out to Honey, Tay's godmommy, came up from Sierra Vista, and she was my assistant. She helped me set up and help me wrangle the kids to get them good to go painting. So, excuse me. Shout out to Honey, because she definitely helped keep things a rolling, making sure that the pizzas got in here and all that good stuff. We had a great time. But now I'm going to have to plan like a back to school bash or something in the summer, because Tay has decided that she wants to have her party in the summertime so she can have a pool party. And she also wants to be on the podcast. Y'all, don't worry, I'm going to give it to you because my daughter is hilarious. All my kids are funny, but my daughter, child, she keeps me in stitches. What, we were at dinner one night at the table, and we're sitting there, and it's just the four of us because Jaden is not here. And randomly, hear her ass go. She goes, "Am I the only one in this family who chews with their mouth closed?" Y'all, y'all don't know my life. Y'all don't know the stuff I got to deal with every day with this little girl. She is hilarious. So I'm gonna have her on the podcast, and don't worry, she was probably going to drive the episode, but it'll be fun. You'll love it. She'll be on season 2. You guys will absolutely love it. So, let's see. Okay, back to it. It is 2026. I'm curious. What's everyone's theme for the year? Like, so Tay and I, we did a vision board. We did vision boards. I have one. She made one as well. I mean, it was so precious. We sat down. We made our vision boards on New Year's Day. Was it New Year's Day? Yeah, it was. And it was the first time I have ever made one. It was the first time I ever wanted to make one. I've never been the kind to make a resolution or anything like that. But I thought, you know what? This year is going to be that year. My theme for this year is by faith, not by sight. That's my theme for this year. And I was like, I want to do things differently. I've never done a vision board. My daughter and I will have a great time. So we did it, and it's great. And I'm telling you right now, right this minute, why didn't y'all tell me how therapeutic making a vision board was going to be? Why didn't y'all tell me? Why aren't we doing that more? We got to make more vision boards, guys, because I loved it. I love seeing my vision board, and I love the fact that I feel like my steps are ordered and my steps are set, and is by faith and not by sight, and I'm just out here making it happen. I love that. I love that for myself. Like, hello, I have like a roadmap to the theme of my year. It's so cool. So that's first things first. I made that vision board, and it's been really cool just reflecting on it every day and seeing it every day and just checking my heart posture to make sure I'm like in line with what my theme is for the year. Speaking of checking your heart posture, like, are we kind or are we walking around here bitter? Because if you're still bitter in 2026 after all the things that we have been through, I'm talking to the folks that's in my age group. I'm talking to everybody, actually. If you're still walking around here being bitter instead of being kind, baby, you're going to have a hard time. It's 2026, y'all. It is 2026. It is too late. It is too late. We are too old to be walking around here bitter. It's 2026. I hope we all find that. I hope we all get over that. I hope we all decide, like, it's 2026. Let's do it. It's a whole new year. It's a whole new start. Like, it's a whole new podcast. No, it's the same podcast. It's just a new season. Come on. Same. It's the same shenanigans that y'all can expect from me. Typical me. But really, in 2026, what are we doing? Are we checking our heart posture? Are we kind or are we bitter? Are you redefining your relationships this year, personally and professionally? I am. I've started. I love it. Isn't it? I love it. I love it. I'm in a space right now where it's just all gas, no brakes. What that means for me is authenticity is at the forefront. Kindness, peace, joy, love, all those great, wonderful things is at the front. If it doesn't feel like that, I just can't participate. And that's all right. It's not even on some, oh, fuck you. No. It's like, I love you. I'm moving on. you know. Ooh, speaking of, oh yes, speaking of, I quit my job. I quit my job, y'all. This is the first time in my life that I have quit a job without having a job lined up. Is it scary? Was it scary? It was never even something I've ever considered. I've never in my life, like if when I leave I think I've only left two jobs in my life out of spite or because I was unhappy. All the other opportunities all the other jobs I've had and I've left, it was because of personal growth, professional growth, or because I moved, like my family PCS or whatever, and I didn't want to leave. Like I would have stayed at the ninth at the SOS forever. Shout out to Danger and Robbie J. I would have stayed with those Night Wings forever, the rest of my days. But the opportunity was to go to the wing. And so I didn't leave them. I just, became their in at the wing. So it wasn't the same. I would have stayed with Colonel Elliott for forever. Shout out to Colonel Elliott. Shout out to General Flowers. Shout out to Chief Holland. I would have stayed with them forever. I wouldn't have left, but my family PCS. Like, so this is the first time, y'all, or the second time that I quit on some old, I hate it here. And this is the first time that I quit without even looking back. Like, I literally prayed about it. And then I was like, wait a minute, Francis, what are you even doing? Fuck that job. Fuck them people. And it wasn't even the job. I loved the work. I was like, fuck them people. I got to go. And so I did. I quit my job. And I feel so light. I feel so much better. Like, seriously, sometimes you just have to remove yourself from situations that will potentially get you out of character. Let me say that one more time. You have to leave situations that will get you out of character. Because all you're going to do is create your own resentment. And there's no need. And then sometimes you can't let fear guide you. You got to walk by faith. I chose to let faith guide me. I'm not letting fear guide me and steal my joy. I didn't need to stay there. It was time for me to leave. Tabitha Brown had said something a long time ago. I saw like this episode that she did, or a short or a reel or something she did. She likes to close all of her interactions with, even if you can't have a good day, don't you go messing up somebody else's. You hear that right there? If you can't have a good day, don't go messing up somebody else's day. And I found myself in a situation at that employer where it didn't matter how much joy I brought, it didn't matter how much positive perspective, it didn't matter how much I came to the table to fix the problem. Sometimes people don't want things to be fixed. Now, I will say this, in my personal life, I recognize that. I lean into that. Sometimes people just need you to listen. They don't need you to fix their problem. But in my professional life, I'm only going to sit here and listen to you complain about something that we can fix for so long before I decide that you're just a negative person. You're just negative. You have such bitterness in your heart and such bitterness in your spirit, and you have such evil, evil ways that you don't want this to be fixed because you thrive in the chaos and negativity. I don't thrive in chaos and negativity. That's not my disposition, baby. I love to smile and laugh and be joy and be love and be helpful and be used. I love to serve. And if I'm not surrounded by that, what am I doing? And so I did. I quit that job, y'all. I'm patting myself on the back and I'm thankful. Shout out to my husband, because my husband was like, I wasn't going to tell you to do it. You need to do it on your own. Shout out to my mama, because she was my counsel every day. Shout out to my baby sister, my sister. They were my counsel. They were just like, they weren't saying quit your job. They weren't saying they were saying, well, listen, baby, the feds come knocking on that door, you grab your purse and you just leave. Like, and I was just like, ugh. So I did. I left that job. And this, like I said, this is the first time I've ever left a job with no backup. But you know what? I got God's plan in front of me, and that's enough. Okay. Hello, somebody. I got God's plan in front of me. And so I'm not worried. I'm okay. Shout out to my husband, because without him, I wouldn't even be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to pursue all the things that I love. I wouldn't be able to spend this time right now, even recording this episode, even season one. Like, if it wasn't for the support of my children and my family and my husband, I wouldn't be able to do it. So I'm excited. Child, I'm walking by faith, okay? Never by sight. And when you understand that and you know that and you know everything always works out for your good, you don't got to worry. Child, I was so excited. I went over there. I was bright and early at my office, like, let me clean out this refrigerator. Let me get my stuff. And you know what? I left it better than I found it. And that is what I know. That's what you're supposed to do. I left it better than I found it. And you know what? I was about to pick being comfortable over being authentic and true to myself and true to my purpose and true to what God has in store for me. I want to leave y'all with that. That right there is 2026, you guys. Y'all better tighten up. Y'all better tighten up. This season is going to be so wonderful. Not just this season in my life, but this season of the podcast. I'm so excited for the things that I'm bringing to y'all. Calm down. Don't get too excited because I'm still considering this whole. I know I hear all your feedback. I hear it. I know you need to do visual. You are so, and we need to do. Look, you guys, I understand what you're saying. Visual podcasts are fun. You get to see the people. You feel like you're there. I get it. But I'm not going to say that that's my shtick. I'm not going to say it isn't. I'm not going to say it's not a possibility. I'm not saying it's something that I may not, it's not something I won't consider. I'm considering it. Okay. We're putting a pin in it. My goodness. So y'all can stop asking me for the visuals. I don't have visuals. I'm sitting here recording next to my dog snoring in my office, in my craft room. Okay. I'm considering the visuals, but all the other things besides that, besides bringing y'all visual content of the podcast, I'm excited for everything else. I'm excited for the guests I have lined up. And there's still time. If you want to be on the podcast, hit me up. Hit me up. You know where to find me. I'm on social media. I'm on Instagram. The podcast is on Instagram. You can find me and you can listen to me everywhere that you can find podcasts. We're there. Too Much to Type is on there. We in that thing, okay? But this season in my life, I'm excited for this season 2. Season 2 of the Too Much to Type podcast is gonna be lit. I'm happy that y'all are here. I'm happy y'all are rocking with me. I'm happy y'all are still tuned in. I'm so happy y'all missed me because I missed you guys too. And you know, maybe I'll tighten that up. I'll tighten up when I take breaks. Sorry. Like I said, I really wasn't tracking. I thought, oh, I'll just take my break. Child, please. I came back to social media. It was like, oh my God, where were you? All in my DMs. And I was like, oh my gosh, I really wasn't tracking that y'all was checking for me like that. And I love y'all for that because I be checking for y'all too. So, but before I wrap this up, I think I've rambled enough. Oh, I gotta share the quote of the day. I'll leave you with this. It's from Tabitha Brown. I got another one from her. This quote says, work on your dash, honey. You know, that line between the year of your birth and your death that shows up on your tombstone. I'm working on my dash right now. I'm working on my dash. We don't have long left here, y'all. We don't have long. And we got to make the most of it. We got to make the most of all of it. So, be love, make love, spread love. And if you can't do that, just go take your ass home and sit down and chill. All right, y'all. It's been a blast. Talk to you soon. I love you all. Thank you for joining me. Again, it's your girl Frances with an E, your host, your favorite host of the Too Much to Type podcast. Thanks for joining me. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Thank you for listening and joining me, your host, Frances with an E, on the Too Much to Type podcast. If you would like to be a guest, just shoot me an email at toomuchtotype2025@gmail.com. Or you can DM me on Instagram at toomuch2type. Too Much to Type. Don't forget to subscribe and share wherever you like to listen to podcasts so you don't miss out on all this goodness. Then have your friends mad at you and mad at me because you didn't spread the word. It'd just be a mess. You can even leave a review, but make sure you subscribe and share right before you tell me how you really feel, okay? It's a give and take up in here. Thank you all again. Till next time.